I'm sure you must be wondering who can apply for work permit from within Canada. A lot of you have been asking, and after the recent changes and the removal of the temporary public policy that allowed visitors to apply for work permits, it is still possible to apply for a work permit for certain individuals. Now, there are options, and I'm here to share those options with you. Here's a quick guide. Number one, work or study permit holders and their families. If you or your family member has a work or a study permit, then you're eligible to apply inside Canada. Workers without a permit, R186. If you're already working in Canada and don't need a work permit under R186, you can apply for another job as long as you're not a business visitor. Temporary resident permit holders. If your permit is valid for at least 6 months, you and your family can apply. Remember, as long as you are a TRP holder, refugee claimants, and those with unenforceable removal orders. In Canada, permanent resident applicants and their families. This includes those in specific classes like live-in caregivers, spouses, or common law partners, protected persons, or those applying on humanitarian grounds. Work permits authorized abroad. If your work permit was approved outside of Canada but not issued at the border, you can still apply from within, or you can go to the border, port of entry, to receive your permit. NAFTA provisions for US and Mexican citizens. Mexican temporary residents can apply for work permit under NAFTA category. US temporary residents can apply under the professional or intra-company transferee categories as well. Foreign mission workers. If you have written permission from the Department of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Development, you can apply to work at a foreign mission in Canada. Apart from this, if you are a visitor inside Canada and you want to apply for a work permit, you can do so by submitting an application to a visa office outside Canada by submitting the IMM 1295 form. You could be living in Canada in that case, and then if your application is approved, you will get a passport request, you get your passport stamped, and then you go to the port of entry to get a work permit issued. That's one way of doing it, and the other way of doing it is that you leave the country. Now, I do understand that these recent changes might have caused extreme stress for those of you who are in Canada right now under visitor visas and are waiting for your LMIs to be approved. And I understand this is an extremely stressful time for most of you who are awaiting a decision on the LMI, but understand this is what it is, and this is what the government wants at this time. Make sure you take the right steps and you do not jeopardize your status in Canada. Seek professional guidance before taking any decisions. I hope this helps.